Moving on to the next fight here, we have Montserrat Rendon versus Darya. And I'm going to say Darya Z because I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name. That is a very difficult last name to try to pronounce right there. Montserrat Rendon 6-0, 5-0 in her last five. She's coming off that close split decision victory over Tamaris Vidal, where she was a really like decent sized underdog. So she pulled off the underdog win right there. Facing off against Darya Z, 8-1, 4-1 in her last five, and she's coming off a KO victory, not in the UFC. So this will be her official UFC debut. Looking at the odds for this fight right now, we have Darya at minus 190, opened up at minus 180. So not much action either way. I think that this could also be another close fight. However, I think that whoever gets their game going on first will probably win the fight. And what I mean by that is, obviously Rendon is the grappler in this case. She's going to try to just grind her way into decision win, most likely. I think she's like 6 wins, and all six of her wins are via decision. So you guys see it right here. I mean, 3 unanimous decisions, 3 split decisions. So she always fights a close fight, and she always gets to the decision. So I think that's going to be her game plan. I think that she will be tough enough and will able to not be put away as easily as Darya's last few opponents, giving her that ability to just remain in the fight until the final bell. I think she's, Rendon, very strong and kind of plodding grappler. She's kind of slow, but she is strong. She likes to pressure forward, use the toughness to eventually get into a body lock, trip, takedown. Striking is just a really basic and slow, though, so you kind of know her game plan. Darya is probably the exact opposite. I mean, she's a pressure striker, likes to drown her opponents with high volume strikes at the range or in the pocket. I think she also likes to get into brawls on the feet. I mean, she has no issue doing that. Good toolbox of strikes, knees, leg kicks. I think the grappling and takedown defense is a bit of a concern and a huge question mark, especially at the UFC level. If you just watch her fight, I think her only loss in her career, she was taken down and ground and pounded, finished. And that was in 2022. So not sure if she has really sewn up that hole in her game. And because of that unknown, I will say that I'm going to take the known here of Rendon. However, I'm going to pass on this fight. I mean, I know that, Rendon's going to be a dog. Her odds are getting a little better day by day, but I'm not going to trust her enough because I feel like there is going to be such a gap on the feet that unless Rendon is able to just continuously implement her takedowns, she's going to be in for a rough night against Darya. And, she could lose her first decision here. So, pick here is going to be Rendon via decision, but I'm probably going to stay away from this fight. Interestingly enough, Rendon via decision is plus 155. Her money line is plus 165. So that's kind of strange. I think that might as well go for the money line if you're on the Rendon side at this point. Let's move on to the next fight here.